Alrighty, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to Factorio. It is awesome to be here, and we are going to do a little bit of fixing up on this station actually, because there's been a little bit of faffery going on. What are you missing? Copper and tin. Always missing something. Always missing something. Surrounded by like a 50 bajillion copper ore, but of course missing some actual copper plates. It's just absolutely ironic. So we need a bunch of you guys. So you need to be hitting that and hitting that, so we know how much is actually there. Same goes for you. And then same goes for you. I don't know how we're going to do gems yet. I don't know if we're even going to use the logistics network to do gems, because how the hell do we do that? Really? We're used to just one train picking up one item. So that's just a nut. I was about to say nightmare, but I almost said nutmare instead. I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, excuse me. So what we're actually going to do here is I'm a little bit worried about the amount of crappy gems in here. And I'm worried that there could even be too many eventually, so that they actually start influencing the passive provider amount of this bloody thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to rutile, and my throat is starting to go again. My voice is starting to go. So you are... And then you are no longer... What do you mean? Ah, it's this pole, isn't it? So I suppose technically that should be connected to that and not to that. Although it's a bit hard to see, but yeah. So now we've got 73k of this stuff, rutile, and we've got none of the other stuff, even though the gems are in there. This guy's alright, it's got a whole bunch of copper ore. These eventually are going to fill up, I guess. We might have to do some interesting things with regards to this. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of warehouses here. And what they're going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, is they're going to provide caching. 3, 4. So we're going to need... like that, and then like that, and then like that. You guys turn around. You guys turn around. So this is doing nothing at the moment. There's got basically nothing in there. It's basically a little bit in there, but not much. But as soon as this guy fills up, it's going to start moving over into there. And it's going to keep everything going. And then the ones going back down won't be able to move because this guy will be full. Now this is kind of shit because we've got different types of gems. So maybe what I'll do is I'll get rid of the middle ones and I'll do some filter magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this guy is 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we go. So now we're moving them around approximately at the same rate. And that'll hopefully keep these guys from backing up too badly. Although, you're still having problems outputting these amount of gems. So, is that a consistent problem? I really don't know. I have a feeling this might just be a consequence of earlier sort of playing around. Oh, God damn it. I am so screwed right now. That is so dangerous doing that. And of course, if I click on an empty space right now, I will pick up all of the gems, and then that would be bad. Let's pick up all of this stuff. I tell you what, we haven't even got anywhere close to doing anything with these gems, and they're already a pain in the ass. They're just a pain in the ass. Yeah, I know. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So that was just a consequence of earlier mess-ups. And in actual fact, this throughput is more than enough to take care of this. So we must have just had so many gems in here that we're doing so much crazy stuff. Okay. I almost wonder if we should have another warehouse that sort of routes everything instead of using this one for routing everything, because it's just interesting. That's an interesting idea, actually. And I think I'm going to pursue that interesting idea because it just seems so interesting. We might need an emergency drink sometime soon, I feel like. I wouldn't need an emergency drink if I remembered to just make a drink before I actually started playing, but of course, that would require some forethought, and forethought is not my forte for the most part. Okay. I mean, you guys know how I am at the moment. It's all good. So you are like that. So you are now rutile, and you guys are like that, and you guys are like that. So now, like that, like that, like that, and like that. The wonderfuls of loaders and filters. And let's just put this in this central thing over here. And then we need 5 of these guys. So technically, we are never going to end up with gems in these guys. So we don't need you anymore. And we don't need you anymore. Which is fine. We still need this because there is still some thing going through there. Although really, we could do, we could avoid that as well. If we do this, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we do this, clear that all the way down to there, and then we don't need this anymore. And that is going to be absolutely awesome. So we got this, almost this waiting area for these guys. And we got a decent amount of them in there. So let's grab them out. Let's chuck that, and that in there. And now this is pretty much always empty, which is exactly what we want. You are filling up amazingly quick. Really amazingly quick. And these gems, they're doing alright. Some more of them have been destroyed, but that's just interesting. It will be interesting to see how fast that drains out. But I'm assuming these 3 warehouses are going to be enough to contain the full amount of everything. And there we go. We got the gems properly sorted into these warehouses. Properly sorted here. Properly sorted here. Alrighty, let's stop messing around with this joint. We'll mess around a little bit more, actually. Supply rutile ore. No, let's call it titanium ore. I know it's called rutile, but let's call it titanium ore because that's exactly what it is. 01. And you are going to be... What have you got on your pole? You've got copper. So you are... Supply copper ore 02. Excellent. And then you are going to be supply gem ore 01. And you've got just all sorts of crazy crap going on there. We may even get to the point where we just send trains for individual different types. Although we wouldn't be able to because if it went up for like 16 of this pink thing, for 16 amethyst, it would only get 8 because there's only half. This was the only one with it. So we'll have to think about that very carefully. But for now, all I'm thinking about is getting the hell out of here. What are you red for? What are you red for? You are a chain going out. Is that just because I put the train there? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's get out of here and let's go back home. And it's nice to know that we've got another... where are we Get going. Main base, input copper ore. It's nice to know that we got another copper set up as well. So if the other one ever runs out, then we're fine. Of course, what we really need to worry about running out is iron. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I feel like iron has just become a major, major concern. It was a serious concern before, and now it's a critical concern. Yeah, that's just so bad. We're going to run out of iron so quickly, it's not even funny. Ah, you are iron ore, right there. I could do iron ore here at a cool 11 million. And maybe I should. I could either do it there and farm it straight into this guy, or I could do it here, 13 million. You know what? I feel almost like doing it there. And you know what? I'm going to do that right now because the bonus of doing it there is it's closer. It's not much of a bonus because its trains are fast, but also because this area, I can then go ahead and expand the solar platform if I destroy all of the ore in this area. If I'm mining out, then I can expand the solar grid over to the left, which is awesome. So, Mr. Carr. Mr. Carr. So, I feel like we can build another station going down here. There's more than enough space away from this for it to be okay. Let's go back here because this is a triple thing with a beautiful warehouse design. We're going to have to hack this a little bit though. I'm going to have to hack this a little bit. So you are going to be like that. We'll go up approximately to the middle. And we have to map this up beautifully. It's a tree on the ground. That's fine. We can handle the tree. Where am I? Exactly. You need to go. You need to go. You signals. You need to go. You need to go. And I don't think I have any chain signals, actually. Let's build some of those guys. And for some reason, I have the medium level accumulators in my inventory. So let's get you in there. And this needs to be, that spot needs to be replaced with chain signals. How many did I just pick up? 500 or so? Probably too many. But then again, you never know. So, you are looking good. And then we got that half. We go in here to this half. And we grab this. And that, I feel like, is going to be beautiful. Don't need that section, but we will need the rest of them. And that is going to be excellent. And if we keep these split apart properly, which I don't feel is going to be a problem, we can actually get rid of that and just do a straight up. We cannot connect green to something that doesn't exist yet. There we go. Excellent. 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 And of course, warehouses are once again a very big concern for not having enough for us. Iron. How ironic that we need iron to build the damn warehouse. And iron is what we're trying to save. Oh, you can see those belts. They are not looking very healthy at all. Not looking very healthy at all. We desperately need to get this iron going. What are you out of? Steel. 3, 4. Stone brick. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. What else are we missing here? Bunch of rails and a bunch of lights. Lights are easy. Rails are easy as well. We get tons of stone apparently. Different name, different name, different name. So I feel like we only really need 2 of these stations. We might do some... You know what? I feel like we only need 2 of these stations. This can be tin. This can be iron. We don't have a tin station yet, do we? I feel like not. This tin has been kind of keeping us going forever. And we got all these other little tin deposits. So I probably won't even activate tin. What I might do is just try and... get to the point where I mine out all the tin locally, because all that tin lying around my base, here and here and here as well, especially there, that's real estate that we will need for building buildings that I don't want to build on top of. So yes, getting that done would be very nice. So Mr. Mine Time. Mr. Mine Time. This video is only 1.7 gig at the moment. I don't know why some of them, like the last video, it was up to 5 gig by the time we got to the 15-minute mark. This one has not been that bad. Maybe we're just not zooming around the map as much. That could be it. Alrighty, so we're going to do the same thing as before, approximately. 2015. And this is a big guy. This is a really, really big one. This is the big one. So yeah, this iron, how much is this iron? 13 million. Holy jeebus. This is a big one. I'll just put some down by hand for now, because I don't know if we're going to set up mines for this whole thing. That might just be completely overkill. And then again, maybe we will. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Alrighty. I mean, we'd have to do some fanciness anyway to get all of them up, but I feel like we probably should get all of these guys running, because then we don't have to worry about coming through halfway and doing more maintenance, setting up more mines and stuff like that. We can just leave it and never have to come back again, ever. And when it's empty, we just throw it away. So you go like that. You go like that, and we'll trim off some mines at the end when we are done. What are you complaining about? Shift click, because there's obviously a rock there or something. And shift click that guy. And we got some guys right at the end. So yeah, you can see we have some belt left over. We didn't clear up this, did we? I meant to clear up that, but I never got around to it. Whew, that's alright. Are you guys full? No, none of you are full yet. You're still going. This is interesting. This is really, really interesting. Look at this guy. He is going nuts. This guy is barely doing anything. So maybe there is a higher ratio of some gems out of gem ore. Can we tell that, actually? Doesn't appear so. Does not appear so. Gems. Gem. Diamond axe. Diamond axe would not be bad. But then again, we use bots for everything these days anyway, so I'm not sure how much it would really help us. What are you not building for? You're out of steel. Yeah, okay. Steel is still a pain. You hear the bots going in the background. They are just absolutely loving it. Let's fill up on belts, because we will need that many belts. We got substations coming out the wazoo, so that's alright. And then we do a thing, and these guys all turn on. And then we do a blueprint, and we get rid of everything except substations. I love how they can connect to each other over this wide distance, but only if they're completely in the same horizontal axis. That's really, really awesome. Okay, let's clean this one up, because we kind of should. Just clean up all those belts, so we don't waste belts, because that would be bad. We need to do a little bit of faffery here. You are enough to cover that. You are enough to cover that. Don't need you, don't need you. You're covering all of that stuff. Excellent. This guy's been covered, that guy's been covered. We need some little bits over there. You need some of these guys to build substations. Ah, man. Building bloody outposts. Well, it definitely is easier now that we got proper bots. I'll give it that much, but still. Freaking outposts everywhere. Although I think we've almost got an outpost for everything now. Like, I don't think there's anything that we don't have an outpost for now. In terms of different wars and stuff. Whoop. Wrong way. You guys need to go up so you can feed back. Into here. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 again. And we're going to do the same trick we did last time. We're going to have a nice warehouse out here doing all of the filtering. And God, I'm so stupid. What are we talking about? There is no filtering. It's all iron. We do not need to do a single bit of filtering. It's all going to be done for us. It's all beautiful. There we go. There we go. And yeah, we're never going to have to worry about iron on the, like, not for a very long time. Not with 11 million or 10 million or whatever stupid number is in this bloody ore supply. So yeah, we are going to be fine. Okay. Give me that. Go out to there. Go out to there. And then the corner is the tricky bit. You can easily mess up corners and then one belt will just refuse to run. And that is always bad. Alrighty. So what are you? You are now iron ore. And you are going to be beautiful. Maybe we should start the right one off first because it takes longer. So that would leave these guys a little bit better. I'm not missing anything here. No, just missing solar components. So that's fine. So all these guys are good. And you are supply iron 01. Excellent. And tin we'll set up later. Because as I said, we're going to mine out the central base first. Although I did say we were going to mine this out as well. Iron 3.2. I kind of forgot about that, didn't I? I went straight for the rail thing. Maybe that was a bad decision. But whatever. We don't have to use this. I mean, we made it. We can just kind of leave it there and not use it. Although we are really running low on iron. Do we want to just leave that station and actually build a proper one? Like a proper closer one? Ouch. Ouch. Stupid trees. How close is this? 3.2 million. It's not super close though. It's not impinging on our base. I feel like we can start rebuilding the smelting area and not have to worry about this at the moment. When we start to worry about it, we will mass mine it, and at that point, because we're mass mining it, the trains won't go out to this 11 million one, won't grab it, and we won't have to worry about using that. We'll use the 3.2 million one first. So that'll be fine. But for now, let's set up a quick station for iron ore. And as I mentioned before, we're going to set it up over on the right-hand side because that is just what I want to do. I'd love to replace these as well. Oh, that's going to make it for a nice long episode again, isn't it? Okay, what we do here is we grab all of this stuff like so. We get rid of this, and we get rid of the undergrounds, and we get rid of the belts, and we get rid of the steel chests, and we get rid of the stack inserters, because we don't need those. And that's beautiful, and now we go like this. What the? No! Wait, cancel, cancel, cancel. Damn, I made a mistake. Damn it. That was not good. That was not very professional. Oh, man. That's alright. Luckily for us, we have very capable, if not speedy bots, that can easily take care of that sort of stuff for us. What are you complaining about? Get rid of everything over there. Okay, just get rid of it. It's all gone wrong. There we go. That's better. That's what I wanted in the first place. Man, I love nuclear bots. I just love them so much. Alrighty. Build a warehouse. We're going to need a bunch more. Give me some steel. That's a bunch of steel. We're going to need a bunch more. And give me just a whole bunch of those. Because why the hell not? Are we running out of these guys? Really? I could have sworn I had a lot. We're running out of the undergrounds as well. The loaders, sorry. Well, shit. Damn it. Damn it. We just created 2 bloody trains to copper, didn't we? Cancel. Go to the main depot as soon as you can. And where's my other train? My other train is there. It's already in copper ore. It's actually went to the second one. So you are no longer going to go there. You are going to go to main base, input copper ore until inventory empty. So if we have a look at our trains, this guy is empty. Excellent. And if we go to our other train, no, not the tutorial, the other train. You are not doing anything because I forgot to set these inserters up correctly. So, go there, go to the main depot. Excellent. We're going to have to fix those, but for now, let's just deal with things as they are in the real world. So, and in the real world, I should not be making this mistake like this many times because I've made it so many times. Don't need a radar. You are going to be iron. Iron, firstborn. Don't know why I said that. There we go. Iron. Negative 32,000. You're going to be 32,000. And I feel like this is a train that we're going to be having a lot of zooming around. Input iron ore. And if you remember conversations that we had many episodes ago about this sort of thing, I decided that we were going to transport ore and not transport actual plates and do on-site smelting because for some reason in Bob's mods, the ore actually stacks up to 200, the same as the plates. So before, in vanilla, plates stack up to 200, ore stacks up to, actually, in vanilla, plates stack up to 100 and ore stacks up to 50. Now they both stack up to 200. So there's no reason not to just transport the ore. And that'll help us as well because there's probably all sorts of crazy things that Bob's needs with the ore as well. I think with vanilla it's just concrete, but with Bob's, you never can tell with that guy. You really can't. So, there we go. Now, maybe we could use double of these or something like that. I don't know. But for now, you know what? I'm going to hook these guys up as well. We're not doing it with the chests up here, and it's probably better to hook it up and to actually read these guys. So that's going to be fine. So you need iron. You are iron. You are a pole requesting iron. You are iron stop main base. I feel like all is right in the world, so let's hook that up. Give me 2 trains for iron, please. Thank you. And now, we just need... You know what? This is going to be the last station in the entire list of stations, so I feel like pulling it out in this direction is fine. And we're going to have 2 of these guys pushing out here. 2 of these guys. You can go back a bit, can't you? Yes, you can. And we can fit those over a little bit before. And maybe we'll have an ore bus going along. I like the idea of having an ore bus. Just this big bus going across here and then feeding off into all these different ore things. I was actually planning on having a horizontal thing, like with like machines going across like this and across like that. But maybe we'll have a vertical one. Maybe we'll have a bus, and then we'll have guys going down here, and we'll have another bus going across here full of different plates and stuff, and that can feed down. And in the end, they'll all go down the bottom here and then feed back up into this. Top down. Yeah, it's an interesting idea, having a top down setup as opposed to a left to right setup, which is kind of what we've done at the moment. Yeah, I don't know, because left to right gives us more room for parallelism because we can stretch downwards. But then if we build something here and we want to, I don't know, top down, it gives us more room for advanced products sort of deal. But I don't know which one's the better option at the moment. I'm always seemingly losing my smart displays. I have a feeling that when I save the game and then close it down and then reload it, that is just chucking all of my it's just chucking all of my things away. Where is my iron ore? Well, that would explain it. Get your asses in gear, please. Of course I run out of rails. Get your asses in gear. Okay? This is why the train is not coming, because you robots are all too lazy to put the tracks down. And we just went over tin. Who gives a crap? Alright, tin. Iron. You guys are good now. Oh, we are radared out here. This is not good. We need to be seeing everywhere and also anywhere. There we go. That's much better. So you are going down here to drop off some iron. Excellent. I don't know why I sounded really Aussie just then, but yeah, it's cool. It is cool. We could conceivably have another two of these, like another one zooming around there, and then another one coming out here, and feed 4 of them in there. But we got 2 coming in, we got 2 coming out. I don't feel like we're ever going to need more than 2 blue belts or 2 purple belts coming out of a single warehouse. That just seems crazy, so we're going to assume that 2 is the most we're ever going to need. And with this many stations, this many warehouses, I feel like 2 is a safe amount. And then we might get like rutile or something down here, or maybe all the way at the end. I just do not know. So you are iron ore, and you are iron ore. And we did not hook you up correctly. So you need to be over here. There we go. We're still relying on a single set of these filter inserters, but express stack filter inserters are on the horizon, and we will be getting them. And we will also be getting the stack bonus for these guys once we get logistics, I think it's called. 12. You don't look like you're researching too fast. Why are you not researching too fast? Purple is dead. Purple is dead because steel is dead. And steel is dead because iron is dead. Well, look who just fixed up iron. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, so that should fix up steel. Give us another half a belt anyway. We might build another steel set up here. I feel like that's a really good idea. And yeah. So you're finally empty. And in the time that we've been sitting here waiting for that stupid train to unload, we have used up half of the amount that that train actually carried. So this is nothing. 3.5 and 3.5. Yeah. So I feel like we're going to get another train in just a second for iron. We got one for lead. All right. We are going to finish this episode off by... you know what? I feel like I'm going to push it a bit. We are going to increase the depot size to another 2 trains. We could do it by more, but you know what? I'm not... Yeah, maybe we should do it by more. All right, so we don't need this guy. And we don't need that. We don't need the belts either. Get rid of them. hopefully that's going to be enough. Get rid of that stuff as well. All right, what do you come up with? That's pretty good. That's what I need. Of course, it doesn't quite get the rail that I wanted, does it? Let's just build these rails. Let's just build all of them. Build them all. I say build them all. Excellent. Yeah, I don't know why the blueprint missed that bit. It just kind of did. And there we go. That's all done. Well, we're still waiting on the next set of rails to come through, but they will come through in just a sec. We also need a whole bunch of combinators and a whole bunch of train stops, which you need steel for. But that's fine. Those guys are all set up. Steel me up, baby. Steel me up. Here we go. 1. And now we're missing iron. We're always missing something. Am I standing on the train tracks? Almost. Yeah, you can see that train just landed and then it went off straight away. So we are really don't have a lot of trains moving around doing a lot of good stuff for us. We definitely need to get these trains up. So you are getting a signal and you are still a depot signal. What are we doing here? Upgrade all of ye belts. Upgrade these ones and replace them. And as you replace them, I will upgrade them and you will keep replacing them. And I've run out of undergrounds. Undergrounds. I feel like I'm needing to start needing some self-control a little bit, because it's like I was trying to keep it under 30 and then 30 was going by and I was just like, well, goodbye 30. And then I'll be like, okay, we'll try and keep it close to 30. And now I'm regularly going close to 40 minutes and I'm kind of just like, you know what? I really don't care. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. We need 6 more trains, which means 12 more engines and 12 more carriages. I've already got 8 of the damn things, so I feel like 1, 2, and then we already got 8 of these, so let's do that. So you are... let's put them down a bit and then send them towards the station, so they can kind of snuggle up properly into that thing. Oh, that's not good. That is not what I wanted. You guys suck. Can I not rotate you? You're supposed to be rotated. You're supposed to be rotatable. Maybe I have to do it when I'm actually putting the damn things down. 1, 2, give me all of your coal. You're not giving me all your coal. Alrighty, so you need to go. You are main depot, and you are Alex whatever. You're now main depot. You are all main depot. You are all the same. So, main depot. Time passed. 3, 4, 5, 6. Manual. I don't know how to do this automatically with like a key press or something, but there we go. We have increased our train amount. We got 2 trains going to iron, probably going to iron almost continuously now. We've actually mined that guy out really, really badly. That's quite terrifying actually, how fast we're mining this out. And this guy's going to copper. What are you guys doing? Are you not getting orders? I'm sure you get orders at some point. Oh, you are. You've got orders already. What are you waiting for? 2 seconds of inactivity. So he's waiting till he gets filled up with coal. Let's fill that guy up again. Let's skip that inactivity bit and just fill you up, shall we? Or almost filled him up anyway. And I'm assuming he will go off as soon as he's full. These guys, not got any orders. It's just the one iron train. So that's good though. That means that we've now got 8 trains capable of doing stuff as opposed to... There we go, it goes off. And let's pick up our second car because it's always good to have 2 cars compared to 1. Now, what did you do? You must have just finished emptying something. And this is starting to become a problem because we got trains and the train just takes so long to load all of this stuff. This is starting to turn into a serious problem because we are relying on iron right now. I mean, our mines have got to be gone by now. This almost gone. So we are relying on this, and these guys not going fast enough is bad. So we need either logistics science, or we need something else, or we need a double station. So we need to duplicate iron and put an iron station over here as well. I'm going to go for titanium, and then I'm going to get extra fast express stack filter inserters, and then we are going to get logistics science and increase the stack size, and that should solve all of our problems. It really, really should. Because these guys just ain't fast enough. They're really not. We need to be blowing through this cargo wagon in like 10 seconds flat or something like that, whereas right now, it's just not good. We could also double unload, but that's going to screw up all of our stations. And I did realize I actually had plans to make this a 5 instead of a 3. But I'm happy with it actually being a 3 now because I can use warehouses everywhere. And I love using warehouses much more than normal chests. So I think we might do that. And what happens is we might still use these for creating a bus. And then we might turn these into providers as well for general usage. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. This video is only 4.5 gig. I do not understand how this is so small and the other one is so big. But anyway, next episode, we got to start looking at titanium because this throughput is just shockingly bad. So I will see you guys then. Stay tuned.